I will introduce now our active chapter president to give the status of what's going on and what's been going on with the active chapter, Brother Hayden Raeman.
All right, good evening, everybody. I want to thank you all for coming, and I'd like to give Mike Wine, Sal Anzalone, and Chad Warwick a round of applause for House of Lord and so far, the Alpha Chi chapter of Phi Kappa Tau has been very swell, and we're making a good bounce back from COVID. Thank you. And I don't think it would be rude of me to, or I think it would be rude of me to stand up here and just talk rather than introduce my 2020 exec. So I'm going to start off here with my vice president, Jordan Reddick. My moo, Jack Curley. My treasurer over there, David Reinhardt. My VPAR, Matt Owen. And my secretary, Brian Fitzsimmons. Together we've done a lot over the chapter. And I think it's very important that you guys all recognize their hard work for everything they've done throughout this semester. So, before that, I would like to also point out that Jack Curley was also our previous president, and in the year 2021, and we won a whole bunch of trophies. We came second in Bark Madness, which was a philanthropy event that went towards animal shelters, and then we also, let's see here. We also, I don't know if you can see it, but we won Best Dressed in Lip Jam last year, a small trophy. And then, lastly, one of our most prized trophies was the GLA for Most Improved GPA. But I don't think it's the trophies that we should really be applauding for. I think it's the hard work and dedication these boys put in last year. So let's give them another round of applause. And with that being said, let's get into this year. So, with regards to recruitment, this year we have a couple of new guys. Brett Skolnicki, could you stand up for me? There we go. Of course, Bobby for sure over there. And Daniel Boland. I didn't forget about you. All these new guys are so eager to take on recruitment. They've always been coming up to me, telling me some very good ideas, like, hey, we should do this. Hey, we should do that. And I'm sitting there like, good for you. Like, it's awesome. But, you know, just seeing these guys have that ambitious and innovative drive that this chapter needs. Like, they're the positive morale we love to see in this chapter. And we've been doing a lot of pre-planning since. We've been sitting down working together on a couple of documents and making lists to get ready to recruit some close friends and people that we know graduating high school. So I think that's really something interesting. And then let's talk about fundraising. So for fundraising, for the first time, I believe ever, correct me if I'm wrong, Chapter, right? Yeah, probably would have been better if I said something, of course. So I believe it's the first time ever we decided to do a fundraising for Cedar Point. Awesome. So basically what we would be doing at Cedar Point is we'd be fundraising for the chapter so we can afford all sorts of things and put money in the bank. Basically, we'd be providing customer service through cleaning, through kiosks, anything that would allow customers and tourists to enjoy their time at Cedar Point. It's a 3-day night. It's a 3-day fundraiser, so it's gonna be tons of fun. And then secondly, and I forgot to give him a shout out, Brian Fitzsimmons is also our fundraising chair. So he's the mastermind behind planning all of this. Like, how he does it, I have no clue. So he's also in the works of trying to get the Blossom Music Center down in Cuyahoga Falls and do some fundraising there, like picking up trash and doing cashier work and everything. So I think that's really awesome and really innovative to see us come back from COVID through that way. And for our social chair and chaplain, our chaplain isn't here unfortunately. His name's Liam Taylor. And then our social chair, Matt Owen, have been putting on a whole bunch of super fun and amazing events. One of the best that I think personally, was the pizza night with Lambda Chi Alpha. They brought over their Guitar Hero. I don't know how to play. I still shred it anyways. But it was amazing to see two chapters come close together, hang out after COVID, and really start forming better relationships with these chapters. And then community service. Every Sunday, the vast majority of the chapter, if not all of it, goes to Haven of Rest. And we prepare beds and we provide clothing for those in need. And it's only like 5 minutes away from our Akron's campus too. So it's always something cool to do, and then we always get lunch afterwards as well. So it really helps build like a true brotherhood. Like, it's awesome. And then I also wanted to talk about the future of Phi Talk. We've been working really hard to invest and make sure that not only does this chapter run well for our terms as on exec, but we want to make sure that it runs well for the next group, and for the group after them, and for that following group. So everything we do, we're kind of recording history. For example, we've made a couple guidebooks for those to come, explaining like what to do, what not to do, based on our personal experiences and based on keep losing my train of thought. Based on our experiences and situations we came through as a chapter and resolved. And lastly, I want to put it like this. So, like, here's how alumni can help us build a better future. Obviously, I would love to meet you all. I know today I was shaking some of your guys' hands, and some of you guys were going like, oh, it's nice to meet you, and everything. And it was really cool to meet all of you, and I can't wait to continue meeting more of you guys throughout this entire banquet. Another thing is donations as well. These could be anything. It doesn't have to be cash. For example, I've been telling my guys pretty frequently, like, yeah, we're gonna get a bookshelf. Isn't that right, guys? Yeah, there we go. But the reason for the bookshelf goes beyond, it goes beyond just like a simple bookshelf. The idea is to prepare for the future. So, like donations of old textbooks, even furniture, something that'll give these younger guys a better opportunity than what we had. And it was really awesome to be up here talking to you guys as well. If you guys have any questions about anything, you guys can talk to me. I'm going to do my best to circle around and socialize with everyone. I'd like to introduce my VPAR, Matt Owen. He's going to give out the awards.
All right, to start off, I'm going to be announcing the winner of the Active of the Year. The Active of the Year award is given to an active driver that devotes time and effort to the fraternity and goes above and beyond what most actives do. This active truly exemplifies what it is to be a Phi Tau. He is committed to brotherhood and helping the community and doing whatever it takes to make the chapter better. This active is always willing to help the new members along with exec. During his time as vice president, this active has been the one to remain calm no matter what situation has arisen. He has provided great solutions to any problem that arose within the chapter and still holds these values even as a graduating senior. He is somebody who the whole chapter can look up to and to for anything. I'd like to congratulate Nathan Mayer as Active of the Year.
Hi everybody. So I haven't met most of you because I rushed in spring 19, so I haven't had the opportunity to be here. But I would really like to meet all of you today. Throughout the last few years, we've really had to focus a lot on grades and just finding things to do around the house. So I've been doing my part in making sure that when I leave, everybody has an understanding of tutoring and just how to have a fun time on the weekends as well. So I really appreciate the active chapter saying that I'm the alumni or the active of the year, because I really did make a point before leaving to leave a legacy of everybody finding a way to have fun, but also get through school and do good things on campus. So thank you.
Our next award is going to be Associate of the Year. Associate of the Year is an award given to the most ambitious and eager new member. The award is also given to those who are ready to take on bigger roles within Phi Tau early on. This associate has always been eager to take on a leadership role even since he's pledged. During his pledge semester, he was always very active in getting his fellow pledge brothers active within Phi Tau and encouraged them to He has encouraged them to do their study hours and hang out together and show up to all the Phi Tau events. This associate has shown ambition by running for scholarship chair and other executive board positions. Sadly, this associate is not here tonight, but I'd like to congratulate Liam Taylor on Associate of the Year. Finally, I'd like to announce the Gerald Glinsek Most Active Alumnus Award. The active chapter will present this award, known as the Jerry G Award, to the most active alumni. This award is given to the alumni who has dedicated many hours of his time and has dedicated advice to specifically supporting the active chapter, and is named after the brother Gerald Glinsek. This alumni has always been here for the chapter. Even every year, he goes out of his way to help put on alumni events. He has been a key role in the keeping of the alumni around for our chapter. The alumni tailgate and the Founders Day banquet are a couple of examples of events this alumni has put on. He has spent countless hours planning and executing these events. His planning and execution of these events and the guidance for multiple years has been the definition of the Jerry G Award for most active alumni. I'd like to congratulate Michael Wine,